Welcome to Core Ritual, your space for everyday Pilates. I'm Andrea, your Pilates instructor. These classes are designed to build strength, improve your posture, and help you feel centered, all in just 45 minutes. If you're ready to go, then grab your mat and let's get moving. Class today starts lying on your back, so go ahead, get down and make yourself comfortable. Okay, we're gonna start with our knees bent. Our feet are flat on the floor. Our arms are gonna go a little bit wide to the sides. From here, nice and simple, tip your knees over to one side, come back to center, tip your knees over to the other side, and back to center. So you tip your knees, come center, and tip your knees, and center. Tip your knees, and center. Tip your knees. Good. As you tip your knees one way, turn your head the other. Back to center. Tip and turn, and back to center. Tip and turn, and back to center. Inhale, tip. Exhale, center. Inhale, tip, and exhale, center. Inhale, tip, and center. Inhale, tip, and exhale, center. A couple more. Tip and center, and tip and center. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Arms reach up towards the ceiling. Walk your feet right together here. Knees and ankles glue together. Arms reach up, they stay where they are. We're gonna tip our knees and we're gonna let one foot lift right off the floor and then back to center. So we're gonna tip our knees and the opposite foot lifts off the floor. Good, so this creates a deeper rotation through the body. We're gonna tip and center and tip, add the breath. So we inhale, tip, exhale, center. Inhale, tip, exhale, center. Inhale, tip, exhale, center. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Inhale, exhale, last side. Inhale and exhale, and then arms come to the floor. Lift your heels off the floor, drag your toes towards your bum, legs come up to tabletop. Arms go slightly wide again. Keep the knees and ankles glued. We're gonna tip our legs one way, and then you're gonna push through the back of the shoulder and arm to help bring yourself to center. So it's a tip and a push. Tip over, push from arm and shoulder. Tip the legs, push from arm to shoulder. So make this slow, make it controlled is key. And we're gonna add the breath. So it's an inhale and push to exhale. Inhale and push to exhale. So you gotta really think back of shoulder and arm, pushing the legs back. Inhale, exhale back to center. Inhale, exhale back to center. Inhale, exhale back to center. One more time, and back to center. Feet go down, feet go hip distance apart. Arms come in. From here, I want you to curl your tail towards the ceiling, round your low back into the mat, and then continue to curl your tail as you roll up your spine, roll up your back into a bridge position like this. And then think of rolling down the spine. Think rolling down one vertebra at a time as you roll through your low back and end back on your pelvis. So you're gonna round your low back into the mat to start. Lift your tail, roll up. Good, and then at the top, you're gonna sink your breastbone and roll down your spine, one vertebra at a time. Rolling through low back to pelvis. Inhale here. Exhale as you round low back and roll up. Inhale up at the top and exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. Good. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll, round through the low back, roll up. Inhale when you get to the top, and exhale, roll all the way back down, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale at the bottom, exhale as you roll up. Good. Inhale at the top. And this is the last one. We roll down the spine, one vertebra at a time. Good. Okay, so in this position, you're going to find what's called neutral. You're resting on your pelvis, and you should have a little space underneath your low back here. Walk your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Arms come up again, and we're going to tip and center and tip and center. We tip and center. We tip. Good. We tip and center, tip and center for 3 and 2 and 1. Pause here with your legs tipped. Interlace your hands and place them behind your head. Elbows are going to lift just a little so you can see them out of the corners of your eyes. Draw your ribs together, so narrow your ribs in the front, tuck your chin and curl up. And then uncurl. So you're going to narrow your ribs and curl up and uncurl. Exhale as we curl up. Inhale to uncurl. Exhale as we curl up. Good. Inhale to uncurl. Exhale as we curl up. Inhale to uncurl. Exhale to curl up. Inhale, uncurl. Send your knees over to the other side. Take a breath. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, uncurl. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, uncurl. Good. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, uncurl. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, uncurl. One more. Exhale to curl and then uncurl. Tip over to the other side, curl up. Lower down as you tip across and curl up. Inhale down, tip across. Exhale, curl up. Inhale down, tip across. And exhale, curl up. So we're coordinating the motion here. Exhale on the curl, inhale on the switch, and exhale on the curl. Inhale on the switch, exhale on the curl, inhale on the switch, exhale on the curl, inhale on the switch, exhale on the curl. Last time, inhale on the switch and exhale on the curl. Okay, come right down. Head is down now. Walk your feet in, pick your knees up and grab them, grab right on top of the knees with your hands. From here, stir the legs around in opposite directions. So stir the legs around in opposite directions. Good. Try and make your arms do most of this stirring work here. Make your legs like passive passengers. Keep them heavy. Good. Keep them heavy as you do this. Change your direction. So this is hip mobilization here. Getting them ready for some work. Let's go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more time. Good. And then feet on the floor. Roll over to one side. You're going to lie right down on your arm. We're gonna stretch both legs out so they are long here. Okay, in this position, we wanna be in a straight line. So head in line with body, in line with legs. Keeping your top hand on the floor, pressing down, you're gonna glue the legs together and lift them both up and then lower down. Gluing legs together, lift them up and down. Exhale, lift them up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift them up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, draw your ribs together as you lift them up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, draw ribs, lift. Inhale to come down. Exhale, ribs, lift. Inhale, right down. Exhale, ribs, lift. Inhale, right down. Twice more. Exhale, ribs, lift. Inhale and down. One more. Exhale, ribs, lift and hold. Using staccato breathing, like you're gonna tap, tap, tap. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest down. Just one more time, pick up your legs, but bring them forward. So the legs are pitched forward from the rest of the body. Lift the top leg up, and we're gonna kick it back, swing it forward. Kick it back, swing it forward. Exhale and inhale. Exhale back, inhale forward. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, good. Inhale. Exhale and inhale for 3. That's it. And 2. Good. And 1. We're going to keep the leg forward, making a big rainbow arc. Lift the leg up, 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 and back. Rainbow arc the other way. Up, 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 and tap. So we're going to go up, rainbow arc, tap back. Up, rainbow arc, tap forward. Inhale, tap back. And exhale, tap forward. Inhale, tap back. Good. Exhale, tap forward. Inhale, tap back. Exhale, tap forward. Last 3. And 2. Good. And 1. Good. And then bring the leg up and just bring it in line with your body. So it's slightly behind the one that's on the floor. And we're going to do a little lift, lift, lift. Let's go back to that staccato breathing. Go. Exhale, exhale. Good. Can you lift from the side of the bum here? Good. Exhale, 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 exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stack the leg on top. One more exercise here on our side. We're going to turn the top leg out. Point your toe. Drag your toes along the bottom leg. We're going to kick that leg up and then flex at the ankle and then lower the leg down with control. So it's a point and a drag in. It's a kick, flex, and down. Point and drag in. Kick, flex, and down. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bend your knees, push yourself up onto your forearm. Before we go to the other side, we're gonna get really tall on our arm. Reach the top one up towards the ceiling. Push your knees into the ground and lift your hips up to side bridge and down. Good. Up to side bridge and down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more time. Up and down. Take your arm, rotate down, place it on the floor behind the forearm that's there. You're going to push through your elbows, your forearms, and your knees and lift your hips up. And then come down. Exhale, lift your hips up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Good. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Again, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Last 3. Good. And 2. And one more time here. Good. And then come all the way out. Let's go right away over to the other side. So we started lying right down and we got our legs long and our body in a really straight line from head to toe. So just take a look down. Take a look down your body, make sure you're aligned here. Okay, so the top hand stays on the ground to help. You're going to glue your legs together and lift them up together. Lift them up at the same time and then down. So lift them up, good, and down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, good, inhale down. And as you exhale, can you really pull your ribs together, draw them together, up, inhale down. Exhale, ribs together, up, inhale down. Exhale, ribs together, up, inhale down. For 3 and 2, good. And the last one we're gonna hold. Exhale, lift and hold. Inhale here to prepare. And as we exhale, we're gonna do that staccato breath. Tap, tap, tap the legs. Tap, tap, tap the legs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them forward and rest them down. That top leg lifts up. You're gonna kick it back and kick it forward. Kick it back and kick it forward. Kick it back and kick it forward. Good. Let's exhale, inhale forward. Exhale back, inhale forward. Exhale back, inhale forward. Good. Exhale back, inhale forward. Good, we'll go for 2. That's it. And this is the last one. Hold the leg forward. Get ready for your big rainbow arc back behind you. Tap the leg. Up, rainbow arc forward. Tap the leg. Back and tap. Up, forward and tap. Up, back and tap. And forward and tap. Good. We'll exhale and inhale. And exhale and inhale for 3 and 2 and 1. And then bring the leg so it's back in line with your body. Good, so back in line with your body, check down a little bit behind the front leg. We're gonna do a little lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. Exhale, 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 find that breath. We go, keep going, up and up for a pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward and stack. The top leg turns out, pointing the toes, dragging the toes, kicking the leg, flex and lower. Point, drag, kick, 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 flex and lower. Add the breath. Inhale, kick. Exhale to lower. Inhale to kick. Exhale to lower. One more. Inhale to kick and exhale to lower. Bend your knees, push up. Get onto your forearm, get really tall on your forearm, top arm reaches. Push through your knees and lift up to side bridge and down. Lift up to side bridge and down. We exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale, just one more time. Exhale. Okay, down. Take your arm now. Bring it behind the one that's already there. You're going to push through both forearms, both knees. Lift your hips up and down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. You exhale and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, inhale. One more, exhale, inhale. Uncurl, and then bring yourself all the way up to sit. Sit on your bum, hands come behind your knees here. Sitting really, really tall, we're gonna round through the low back. And you're gonna curl or round halfway back. Can you focus on really hollowing out through the front of your body? You wanna create a really shallow curve here. Good. Okay, so one hand stays holding the legs. The other arm goes up, 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 and then down. Switch up, 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 and then down. It's an inhale, go up. Exhale, come down. It's an inhale, go up, and exhale, come down. It's an inhale, good, and exhale. It's an inhale. We're gonna add a little turn. So it's an inhale and turn towards the arm. Exhale, come back. Inhale, turn towards the arm, and exhale, come back. Inhale, turn, and exhale, back. Inhale, turn, and exhale, back. Inhale, turn, and back. This is the last one. Go ahead, turn, and then center. Drag your toes in, bring them up. Hold here, hold here. Can you round a little more through your low back and slowly roll towards the floor? Good. Okay, both feet go down. Legs are gonna go straight. Arms are gonna be by your sides here. Okay, let's point at both ankles. We're going to soften through the breastbone. On an inhale, send one leg straight up towards the ceiling. It can be bent if it needs to be. And then lower the leg down with control. Inhale, other leg comes up. And exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, leg up. Good. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, leg up. And exhale, lower down. Interlace your hands behind your head. Elbows lift a little, chin tucks. So you're going to take a breath. And as you exhale, come up to an abdominal curl. And then come down. This time as you curl, you're going to roll to one side of your ribs. And then come down. You're going to curl, roll to the other side of your ribs. And then come down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, down. And exhale, curl. Add the leg lift. You're going to lift the leg towards on the side that you're turning towards. So we turn right, lift right leg, and down. Exhale, turn and lift, and down. Exhale, curl, turn and lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Good. Inhale, down. And exhale, up. Can we do one more? Down. And up. Good. And down. Arms come by your sides. Bend both knees so your feet are flat on the floor. And with a flat back, so not rolling through the spine, just pushing straight up, you're going to lift your hips up to bridge and down. Lift up to bridge and down. Good. Lift up to bridge and down. Up to bridge and down. For 2. Good. And now we hold up at the top here. Okay, from here, you want to push into the floor with your right foot and your right foot and your left shoulder. So your right foot and your left shoulder push down. Take a big breath here, and as you exhale, your left leg comes up to tabletop. Good. Can you lower your left hip down a little? And then lift your left hip up a little. Lower your left hip down a little. Lift your left hip up a little. One more time. Lower down a little. Lift up. Lower the foot. And bum down. Take a breath. Exhale, push through your feet. Lift your hips straight up to bridge. This time pushing into floor with left foot and right shoulder. Right leg comes up. So right hip lowers. Right hip lifts. Right hip lowers. Right hip lifts. Right hip lowers. Right hip lifts. Foot goes down. Bum goes down. You're going to round your low back into the mat and pull your knees in towards your chest. Nod your chin. Come up to a little ball here. Come up to a little ball. Okay, holding here. We're going to lengthen the left leg long. Switch the hands, so you're grabbing right leg with left hand and reach the right arm back. So it's opposite legs reaching long. And then we're going to switch and switch and switch. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Grab both legs, roll all the way up, sit tall. We're going to sweep our legs back behind us. Come on to hands and knees here. So right onto hands and knees. From here, hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Dangle your head down so it's really relaxed at the back of your neck. Begin to sink your shoulder blades together and then apart. So sink your shoulder blades together and then apart. Blades sink together and apart. They sink together and apart. Exhale, sink. So elbows stay pretty straight. And it's the shoulder blades here that move on your back towards each other and then wide apart. Towards each other and wide apart. One more time. Towards each other and wide apart. And then round your whole spine and roll all the way up to tall kneeling. Good. Okay, from here, let's curl our toes under. And if you don't like that, you just keep them as they were. Reach your arms forward. I want you to really tuck your tailbone, curl your tailbone towards the floor and push your hips slightly forward, kind of like we did in bridge. From here, one arm is gonna go up, 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 and you're gonna follow it up with your eyes and then come all the way back forward. Other arm goes up, 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 and follow it with your eyes and then come on back forward. Inhale, arm goes up, and exhale to come back. Inhale, arm goes up, and follow it to come back. Inhale, arm goes up, beautiful, follow it to come back. Inhale, arm goes up, and follow it to come back. Hands down on the floor here. Okay, I want you to step your left leg back behind you. So left leg goes back. You're gonna reach the right arm out to the side. So right arm goes right out to the side. And I want you to rotate up, 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 up. And then bring your right arm down on the floor. Push through the right hand and hover your right knee in. So same thing, it's gonna go down. Rotate right. Bring the hand down, push, and hover. We're gonna rotate right. Bring the hand down, push it down, and hover. Adding breath. Inhale, turn. Exhale, hover. Inhale, turn. Exhale, hover. Inhale, turn. Exhale, hover. And turn. And hover. Lower down. Knee in. Switch to the other side. So we're gonna rotate up towards the left. Bring it down. And you're gonna push the hand in, hover the knee. Down, you rotate, push, and hover. Down, and rotate, push, and hover. Down, and rotate, push, and hover. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. And then bring your knee back in. Beautiful. Lower down to forearms here. From here, step the right leg back. And you're going to step the left leg back. Lower your hips down so you're in a plank. And then pike your hips up back so you make like a triangle shape or a pyramid shape. You're gonna come down into the plank and then pike your hips up. Come down into the plank, pike your hips up. Do you have one more in you? Go ahead, down into the plank and then pike your hips up. Knees down. And then one time, round all the way up towards the ceiling. Cross at the ankles. You can sit back and bring your legs forward. Hands behind thighs again. Sitting up really, really tall. From here, we're gonna round through low back, roll halfway back and hold. Drag the toes in and bring the legs up. Good. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to one leg and let the other leg reach long and then in. Switch sides, reach long and in. Let's exhale, reach, inhale in, find the control. Exhale, reach, inhale in. Exhale, reach, inhale in. Exhale, reach, and speed it up. We're gonna inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, last time. Inhale, exhale, both legs in. Hold here. Can you stretch both legs up and then bend? Stretch both legs up and bend. Stretch both legs up and bend. One more time, up and bend. Feet go down, sit really tall. Why don't we straighten the legs, although bend if you need to. Arms reach forward, big bow forward over the legs. Inhale. And as you exhale, curl your tail and roll all the way down. Bend both knees. Arms reach up, feet go wide. Tip your knees to one side, center, other side, center, tip and center, tip and center, tip and center, tip. Last two and one. Good. Okay. Walk the feet back into hip distance, arms by your sides. Push into both feet. Lift your hips up to bridge and down. Push up to bridge and down. Push up to bridge, down. One more time, up to bridge and down. Lengthen both legs long. Arms reach up and back. On an inhale, arms come forward. Find your abdominal curl, and then exhale, roll all the way up and over. And then inhale halfway down and exhale to the floor. Inhale, arms up to the ab curl. Exhale, roll all the way up to bow forward. Inhale, roll back, and exhale to the floor. Inhale, arms up to the ab curl. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, round back, and exhale to the floor. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, round over. Inhale, roll back, and exhale to the floor. Arms come down by your sides, but wide, palms down. One leg up to tabletop, then the next, glue them together. Here we go, we're gonna tip to one side and center. Other side and center. We tip and center, and tip and center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. This time you're gonna take the knees right over, maybe widening your arms a bit here. Okay, resting here on the floor, you're gonna turn your head away from the knees and center. Turn your head away from your knees and center. Turn your head away from your knees and center. And one more time, turn your head away and center. Bring your knees up, over, across, and down. Turn your head away and center. Turn your head away and center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time, turn and center, and then come all the way back. Hands on your knees. You're going to circle the thighs around here. Circle the thighs in opposite directions. Change your direction. Good. And then hug one knee in, grab on top of the shin, lengthen the leg long. Take an inhale breath. Exhale. And one more inhale breath. And exhale. Switch sides. Inhale breath. Exhale. Inhale breath. And exhale. Both legs go long. You can flip your palms up. Let your feet roll out. Big inhale through your nose. And exhale. And big inhale through your nose. And exhale. You are all done. Amazing job today, everyone. That was your core ritual, your weekly reset to get strong, centered, and aligned. Take a second to notice how you feel right now. A little taller, a little more connected, a little more energized. If you loved this class, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with a friend who needs a posture and core boost. And if you want to keep the momentum going, check out more of my core ritual classes or one of my quick prop workouts. I'll link them right here for you. Thanks for choosing to move your body with me today. I cannot wait to see you next week.